Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. Today I am working on some crafty clusters and I'm joining in on a collaboration that is hosted by my friend Susan Hiles Art, and it is an open collaboration, and what she's doing is having everybody make little clusters. Now clusters could be the same thing as snippets, and actually they remind me a little bit of the Twinchies that our friend Janet Kay had us try. So, basically they're small shapes, squares, round, whatever, and then you put layers of goodies on them. And for a lot of people, it's a great time to use up scrap fabric and scrap paper and things like that. So at any rate, she's using the hashtag craftyclusters. She also is giving voluntary prompts, so you can use the prompts if you want to, but she says you don't have to. So today's prompt was holiday clusters. I did not use the prompts. A while back I had found some scrapbook paper that I didn't really like. It was really outdated, so I covered it with napkin. And so that was on my desk, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to use these to make these cute little clusters. So let's get to it. Friends, sometimes I forget about using my glue gun. And it's a funny thing because I end up putting it away and then I forget I have it, and then I end up using, a bunch of different glues, which is fine. They all work. But sometimes the glue gun is a good choice. It's fast, it dries fast, and it doesn't bring any moisture to the paper. So I thought for the clusters, I've had my glue gun out lately, and I thought, you know what, let me give that a whirl for the clusters, because definitely hot glue will glue papers together, it will glue fabrics to papers, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I ended up using today, and it was quicker. So I want to, and it dries immediately. So I want to, use my hot glue gun more frequently. So I think I'm just going to have to try to leave it out on my desk and, have it be handy. I think that's the trick, is having it around so I remember to use it on certain things, because it really was fast. And so anyway, I just wanted to, I don't know why I wanted to share that with you, but but I did. I hope everybody is doing good. I know some of my friends out there are going through some tough times, and I just want you to know that you are on my heart and I'm thinking about you. And I know some of my other friends out there are going through some schedule changes. They've had some pretty dynamic changes in their lives, and so I want you to know that I'm thinking about you and you are on my heart as well. So I just wanted to mention that. And I know that when some of us are going through difficult times, or just changes, just adjustments and things like that, I find it to be so nice that the crafty community is there to support us, and we're there to support each other. And so a big thanks to all of you. I know the past few months I have had my complaints and issues, and I just want to thank all of you for for being there for me. It's just so nice, and all of that. So just wanted to give a big thanks to everybody and tell everybody I hope you're all doing well. If you are going through a tough time, I hope you're just taking it one day at a time, and know that you're being thought of and cared about. So I have a few updates over here. I've been getting back to cleaning my crafty space, so I feel good about that. I've really been working on that. I've also been working on getting some additional things in my Etsy shop, because I've been going to doing Thrifty Thursdays. I've been going to the thrift stores, and so I'm trying to list some other stuff in my Etsy shop, and I'm trying to gear it towards the holidays. So I've been adding some fall stuff and I've added a few Christmas time and wintertime things. I'll be trying to work on more of that now that we're really going to be getting into that season. Another thing I've been working on is I've had some draft videos in my draft folder where I edit my videos, and some of those videos are coming on to like a year old, you know, getting close to it. So I'm working on editing those and getting those out because I kind of want to clean my mental space, clean my physical space, but then also clean up my computer space, my creation space, you know, as far as what I do here. And so I'm going to start getting those drafts out, and I think I might change some things up a little bit. I don't know. I'm working on thinking of changing some things up, but I haven't decided exactly what it is. But I know that I want all of my drafts cleared out of my computer files, if you will, and kind of want to start fresh. The bases that I used were scrapbook paper that I didn't like. It was outdated, and I covered it with a napkin. So you saw me cut that on my board. So I used that as the base in most of these. And I think clusters and snippets should have at least 3 layers, so including the base. And so I made sure all of mine had at least 3 layers. And so this one has obviously the doll and then this little rhinestone on it. Then we have the purple one. It's just kind of fun and cute, and if I have something with purple in it, then that'll be fun to use. This one's kind of simple, but I do like it because this is lavender. It's on top of the fabric, and then we have this little purple, I don't even know what this is called. It's a flatback, and it's really fun. And my friend Kathy at Kathy's Favorite Things gave me those flatbacks. This one has the decoupaged napkin, and then I put this stamped, this is fabric that I had, and I stamped it with a butterfly, and then I put a flower on top of that. And this one, we have a little bit closer to a fall look. So we have greens and browns and then the pink, and I think it goes nice because there's kind of this brownish color in the center of the flower. And then another one with the brown fabric, and I also used some other light fabric with a little brown in it too, and then old-fashioned, very vintage looking doll there. Hopefully you can see these as I'm spreading them out. And then this one will be nice for spring, kind of fun. We've got, this says sage here, and then kind of some leaves, then the green flower, and then I went around it with some yarn, and then another green flower with gold on it. These 3 flowers, these were given to me by my friend Tina McCall, and she's a friend of many of ours. Actually, let me make sure these are in screen here. So yes, Tina McCall gave me these flowers, and I love them, and I wanted to use them, so that's been so fun. So thank you, Tina. So here's another one I did. Now this one, this came from an envelope that my friend Carol at Carol's Crafted Boutique sent me, and I know that that's from her because it has the special duct tape on it with flamingos. So I added a little bit of fabric and then a flower on top of that for that cluster. Oh, let me move it up so you can see it. Let's move these up a little bit here. There you go. And I shouldn't even show you this one because I'm not happy with it. I'm gonna have to fiddle with it a little bit more. But this one has green, and then it's got fabric, and then I used some yarn, and then this green flat back. And I guess it is kind of unique. I wasn't loving the unevenness of the yarn here, but I may or may not play with it. It might end up being okay. So anyway, friends, those are my snippets for the challenge, and thanks for watching. See you soon.